Hello, everybody. It's Big Al with some more content for Lord of the Rings Rise to War. Today I'm going to do a Theoden commander guide. So let's get into it. He is a troop support commander. So let's go into his skills and show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at his skills, his top R0 is the Renowned. The damage dealt by the commander's formation is plus 30%. It's modified by initiative and also gains stun immunity. His bottom R0, Rohirrim. When mounted units in 3 allied formations deal damage, attack plus 4 stacks up to 3 times. And then if it's full, it's 5. And then it increases the maximum stacks by 4. And it also gives 10% damage stat to the unit. R2 is Horsemaster. Attack of mounted units in 3 allied formations. Plus 15 is modified by command. Mounted units gain initiative, and then they also gain hit points. And then Arid Leader. When mounted units in 3 allied formations launch normal attacks, gains follow-up damage, and it has a 50% chance to deal an additional 30%. Increases to 75% chance, and then it also adds hit points. So let's reset the skills. So obviously he is going to be the troop support in a cavalry formation. There's a couple different ways that you can build them. What most people build him is they put points in Arid Leader first, then the Renowned, and then Rohirrim over the Horsemaster. Okay? Well, I do it a little bit differently because honestly, I'm not the best with troop support commanders. I am better with just a tank, a support, and 2 damage dealers. I don't worry about the units as much, more about keeping them alive than I do the unit attack. So, with this, like I said, people put skills in Air Leader first, the Renowned second, the Rohirrim third, and then if there's any more, Horsemaster. So I do it a little bit differently. So I like the fact that this gives stun immunity because of I'm fighting a lot of evil right now that has a lot of stuns. I also like the fact that the mounted units gain initiative on this one when you get to 5. And the follow-up damage is nice as well. So, and then there's the Rohirrim. So, the way I build it is I usually put 5 points into all of them. And I know people are going to say, well, you're kind of losing benefits, but I'm gaining a little bit of benefit from everything. That's the way I like to do it, is 5 points in all of them. And then I will go into the Renowned, then Arid Leader, and then Rohirrim. So, again, the natural suggested build is Arid Leader and the Renowned. Max those out first, and then Rohirrim. Like I said, I do this. I'm a little bit less familiar with the troop support, but this is usually the way I build them. And then I go into the Renowned and then Arid Leader. All of them have their uses. Every stat in here has a good use when you're using it in a cavalry army. But if you have paid attention, that's modified by initiative, which Theoden has an okay initiative to start. But the rest of these, you got modification by command there. And that one doesn't modify. So you're looking for command because 1, the Horsemaster modifies off of it. 2, let's go into the stats and look at command. As you see, command helps with damage received, damage dealt, and healing, which we don't have to worry about with Theoden. So, what you want to do is you want to build him with a lot of command and unit attack. So, there's a couple different ways to do this. I had a laying piece of equipment just laying around, so I had that on him. But I did pull him back into my base so that I could change his gear around. So if you're doing purple gear, you're going to want the cutlass because that gives you the most command. And it's going to give you some unit defense. Sorry about that little pop-up. Now here on the helmet, you're going to be looking for the horseman's helm. Again, it's giving you unit defense instead of attack, but it's going to help you because of the command. Now we go to the armor. Okay, you have the superior hauberk, and again, that's a defensive piece. Which one is it? And none of the pieces for purple are going to give unit attack. You could do a berserker's raiment, but it's kind of a waste on Theoden, I think, because that's more for your damage dealers. Now, here's where a firework could come in handy, because it's giving you focus and it's giving a unit attack. There's a couple other things. The worn pipe gives unit defense as well. And again, I'm only talking about the purple. But on here, if you can find a gold item that gives more unit attack, that would help out a lot. The crossbow also gives unit attack and command, so that could be an option. So again, the most important thing on him is command, and if you can get unit attack as well, then that's great. But remember, you have to run Theoden inside of a cavalry army to get the most benefit. Your other commanders don't necessarily have to be troop support commanders, but you're going to benefit if their different attack skills can stack on top of each other. And what I mean by that is, let me go to Airmore. Okay, which skill is it? Riders of Rohan is chance to get damage minus damage received. It's this one right here. When mounted units in 3 allied formations launch a normal attack, they gain follow-up damage. And again, Theoden has that as well. So different skills like that can stack, and it does help when you're on a cavalry army. And the difference is mounted units are cavalry. Medium units are cavalry, and then there's a couple other units that are considered medium. Half trolls, I believe spirits of the wood are considered medium units. So some of the neutral units as well are considered medium. Right now I run Theoden inside with Eowyn, Theoden, Denethor, and Imrahil. And I use them mostly for a mobs or tile army because I like the fact that they get the extra attack. I like the fact that Imrahil and Denethor give some healing. Eowyn gives some healing, and she also gives defense. So it's pretty much I'm letting the troops do their job. And I know there's better ways to do it, but I'm showing you the basics of kind of how I'm building him. Because again, my Theoden is only respect level 5. And there's a lot of people that use him in their main army because they have him higher respect and they're running a formation built for troop buffs. But unfortunately, I don't run those. So I hope this kind of clears up some things that you need command, you need unit attack. I'm never going to shy away from unit defense because, again, I'm always trying to keep my troops alive. So there's a few things. So I hope you got some good information out of this. And as always, make the most out of what you got.